Weight Watcher snack, 0 points. Puppy kisses. Ow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Weight Loss Wednesday. I'm gonna try to do this video with as little noise from my dog as possible, but as you can see, she's already not cooperating. She is being particularly wild today, and I don't know what to do to shut her up. So we're just gonna have to work around it. Today's gonna be a quick video because it's Valentine's Day and my brother is here visiting and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a little Galentine's Day because my husband is out of town for business, which sucks. It's our first Valentine's Day apart in like 14, I think this is like would be our 14th anniversary or 14th Valentine's Day together. So anyway, it's very sad, boo boo, but we're gonna hang out and do some fun stuff. So I'm just going to make this quick and to the point. So first, let's start with the weigh-in.
374.0 pounds.
Okay, so that was the weigh-in, but let's do a recap since you probably don't remember all my poundages, okay? So last week, I was at 378.8, and as you just heard, I am now at 374.0. That means I lost 4.8 pounds this week. So that is amazing. Not only is it super exciting that like I'm totally losing weight way faster than I ever have in my life, but I actually wasn't expecting to lose that much weight, if any at all, because since my husband went out of town for Valentine's Day, we had our Valentine's Day last Saturday. Sorry for the squeaking. We had our Valentine's Day last Saturday and we like went out. And I didn't do any points that day. I mean, I was sort of mindful, but I also was like, okay, this is, you know, a holiday, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So what I did, since I knew I was going to be going out on Saturday and that it would probably be hard for me to keep track of the points, I made sure that I didn't dip into my weeklies at all during the week, and I also tried to roll over points every day so that I have like extra weekly. I also got some fit points, which I will talk about in a minute. And so all of those were sort of banked for me. So I probably would have lost more weight this week if I hadn't went out on that Saturday, but 4.8 is like way higher than I needed to have. So I'm still super, 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 super excited about that. So I feel like Weight Watchers should forget Oprah, forget DJ Khaled, make me your spokesperson for 2018 because I am killing it. I mean, to be fair, I'm super fat. Okay, so when you're as fat as I am, when you start doing any sort of like stopping yourself from eating all the pizza all the time, the pounds are gonna come off a lot quicker. And I know it's not always gonna be this quick because I'm gonna be really honest, I'm still not eating super healthy, but I'll come back to that in a second. My dog is now chasing her tail. I mean, this girl has so much energy. She looks so funny. Anyway, so I really just think it's just like, oh, my body's like, oh, you're somewhat trying to lose weight. And I feel like when you're at my weight, when you first start trying, it really just like melts right off. So I know it's not always gonna be this momentum, but I can't tell you, like, it's so exciting to lose this much weight this quickly. I know I already told you the pounds, but I think the total, let me look again. So the total I've lost since I started, which was like the first week of January, is 23.8 pounds. Like, that is so crazy, guys. Like, my clothes are fitting so loose. My face definitely, like, I had like a quadrupled chin. It's now kind of like only like a double and a half maybe. But it's like definitely a lot better. Like, I was watching my first video and my face was so fat, but I was also like 50 pounds heavier then. So yeah, so I know it's not always gonna go this quick, but I'm gonna be excited while I can, and I hope that this momentum stays for a long time. So a little bit of talking about my eating. One tip that I kind of wanted, well, I don't know about a tip, but I guess just like a thing I wanted to talk about is my husband, normally when we try to lose weight, he loses it a lot faster than I do, but this time I've been losing it way faster than him. And I think part of it is he's been eating a lot more 0 point foods than me. it's so hard for me. Like, I realize now that I'm doing this program, why I was so fat for so long. It's not because I was eating a ton of food all the time, but everything I was eating was high fat, high carb. And so I'll be honest, I'm still eating like a lot of high fat, high carb. Right now, I'm just eating less of it. And so I'm literally just eating less food in the day. And so I know that there's 0 point foods, and that's like great and everything. And I'm not like trying to discourage that. I love me some bad food. So I'd rather like eat that and then just eat less food, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I think that might be part of the reason. Because like my husband, even though there's 0 points, like it's still calories. And so he's still ingesting more calories than I am. So I think don't get me wrong, he's still losing a lot of weight. It's still totally working for him. I think it's just moving faster for me because I'm just literally cutting back on what I'm eating. So I think pretty soon here, it's gonna start to level off and I'm gonna have to start like, you know, eating better more often. But for now, it's just, you know, less food, basically. The other tip, I've had several of you ask me about like a workout routine, and as of right now, I don't have any sort of like official workout that I'm doing. I'm definitely trying like where I can to do what I call like fat girl exercises, which is take the stairs instead of the elevator, run down to my car myself instead of asking my husband to do it, you know, those kinds of things. Little things that choices I can make during the day so that I'm getting a little bit more exercise. The one thing I am doing though, is I've started going to Disneyland. I know, but I'm a Disneyland annual pass holder. And so I've started going to Disneyland every Thursday. And I spend the day there walking. So those of you who've ever been to a Disney park, you know that you just walk so much at a Disney park. Every time I go, I walk at least 5 miles. And so I've been doing that once a week. And I think that's really helping. It's helping with my strength and my stamina. And I think it's really helping with just overall exercise. So I basically walk around both parks all day long. And that's where I'm getting a lot of my fit points. I do use my fit points and I have them bank into my weekly points where I use my fit points first. And so I think that that's been helping a lot. So I'm gonna continue doing that once a week, walking about 5 miles plus. And that's like throughout the day, right? Like I'm not like mall walking through Disneyland. I will walk around to this shop or this place and then sit for a little bit and then go to this ride or something and sit a little bit. And so I usually walk all through California Adventure and then, you know, all over Disneyland. So that's what I've been doing in terms of exercise. I'd like to try to have a more like established routine. My husband and I have talked about our apartment complex has a gym that we might start using soon. I know, like, I'm lucky enough to have a gym like right outside my apartment, so I should probably try to use it. We also have a pool, and so I'm hoping that it's gonna warm up soon enough because I love swimming. And I know it's like the best exercise ever. I love it. Like, I think about it all the time. Every time I'm at Disneyland and I smell the water, I just want to jump in. Every time I walk by my pool, I just want to jump in. If I owned my own home and I had a pool, I would be so skinny because I would just swim all day, every day. But I'm hoping that it's going to warm up here soon. I know a lot of you who do not live in California are like, what? Warm up soon, it's February. But girl, I live in California, okay? It is 80 degrees out most of the time, but it still gets cold at night, so the water is still kind of cold. Also, our pool doesn't get a lot of direct sunlight, so if it had more direct sunlight, I think it'd be warmer. But anyway, I'm hoping it's gonna warm up soon so that I can start incorporating swimming by the summer as part of my exercise. So yeah, this was another successful week, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all of your support and your advice and all of that stuff. I mean, it's been so helpful, and encouraging, and every time I feel like I want to waver a little bit, I'm like, no, don't do that. People will be so disappointed. You'll have to explain that to people, and so you guys are keeping me honest, and I can't thank you enough for that. My next goal, because as you guys know, my first goal was trying to get into the 370s, which I'm now at, and I'm at 374. I had to double check, I couldn't remember. So my next goal is it's probably gonna take a while to get there, but so one other time in my life I tried losing weight and was successful, and that was the summer before I moved here to California. So that was in the summer of 2012, and at that time I was in the 370s and I lost about 30 pounds, and right before we moved to California I was down to 342. So that was a really good weight for me because like I told you, for the most part, I'd been maintaining the 370s for probably about a decade. But that one summer I got down to 342, and then we moved to California and there was all these new foods and restaurants and exciting things, and I just put it all back on. But, so that's my next goal, is I'd like to get back down to where I was when I moved to California. So my next goal is to get to 342, which was my original California weight. So I'm at 374 right now, so that's about 32 pounds. So I'm thinking maybe a couple of months. I'm hoping only a couple of months because I have been doing an average, you know, of around like 4 pounds a week. And so it'd be really exciting if I could get down to that 342. That's my next goal. That's gonna be the next like exciting thing for me, because once I hit 342, everything out of that is like, under that is like uncharted territory, because like I said, I maintained the 370s for about a decade at least. So I don't think I've been under 300 since probably before my husband and I got married. So yeah. So anyway, but that's my new goal. And speaking of my husband, I'm gonna do a shout out to him because it's Valentine's Day, I know, grown, but he's out of town and I'm really missing him, and I hope he's having a great time in Vegas. So babe, if you're watching this, I love you and I miss you, and I can't wait for you to come home. So I just wanted to give that, you know, cute little shout out to him. And then I have one other shout out I'm gonna do to my brother Kevy, who's sitting right here off screen. Kevin, guys, if you haven't checked out his channel, he's also doing Weight Watchers and he is totally killing it. So I'm gonna link his channel down below. Go and check him out. He just got a new camera, so that's super exciting. So he's getting better quality videos, and I want you guys to check him out because he's on this journey with me and my husband. And also, for those of you who can relate, Kevy has recently gone through a breakup, and Valentine's Day is the worst day to deal with that. So I want all of you guys to go to Kevy's channel and give him some love and show him that you don't need stupid boys who suck, all right? We're gonna love each other. You have the love of your sister and all of your sister friends here on YouTube. So go check out his channel, send him some love, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.